Jeremy is considered to be a red-pilled anti-social justice warrior simp cell. The defendant is being charged with the following crimes. 4 counts of inverse social justice warrioring, which is, you know, when you're trying to be a social justice warrior, when you're trying to be anti-social justice warrior so hard that you actually become a social justice warrior. 7 counts of criminal oafishness and buffoonery. And 2 counts of explicit simp celery. I feel like I'm saying celery. He's being charged with being celery? Let us proceed with opening statements from our prosecution, AB. Would you like to say some opening words, please?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Today, the people will advance the argument that Jeremy Hambley, a.k.a. the Quartering, a.k.a. Unslaved Media, a.k.a. Midwestly, a.k.a. Human Leftover Meatloaf, has on numerous occasions violated content penal code.
Human leftover meatloaf? What do you mean by that?
He just looks like a meatloaf. I don't know. Something
leftover. That's hardly appropriate for this court. Please, AB, keep it professional.
Right. I apologize. With his basement-dwelling, neck-bearded antics. Sorry.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you. I believe, Your Honor, you will find the defendant's behavior speaks for itself, and I ask only that you examine the evidence as I have presented it today. Thank you.
I shall do that. I will serve as your impartial judge. Now, Ian, the AI Ian, who will be acting as defense for our the Quartering, please, AI Ian, would you like to make some opening statements?
Sure thing. First off, I would just like to say, Your Honor, that you are just glowing today.
Oh, why, thank you so much, AI Ian. I'll be sure to keep that in consideration during your arguments.
You're looking in every single day more and more stunning.
What is this? Oh, are you stifling laughter, AI Ian? Are you making a joke out of Your Honor?
No. I mean, I think it's a good look for you. You look like Neo right after he got out of the Matrix bathtub with those eyebrows. I actually like this look on you. It's what I hope to do to you someday, actually. So,
you want to harvest my biological energies?
Yes, and you're getting there with each and every day, more and more into character. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, thank you for saying I look like Neo. He is very handsome, and I would love to look like Keanu Reeves. So thank you for saying that.
No, I have a bit of a confession. I have no idea who the Quartering is.
Have you not looked up your client before presenting a defense?
Well, I was going to, but a buddy of mine and I decided to tailgate the Apple event, and
tailgate an
things
Apple
got
event?
a little wild.
I didn't know people tailgated Apple events, but okay, sure.
Yeah, we went down, and my friend actually gets kind of wild. I have a picture of him here.
Seriously, the Energizer Bunny, you tailgate with the Energizer Bunny?
Yeah, he actually strapped a 350 volt lithium-ion battery to my nipples, and I went into a daze, and I woke up just this morning actually, and I rushed over here. So I have no idea who I'm defending or why. But I mean, how bad can you be, right? You guys are probably just blowing it out of proportion, so I think this will be an easy defense.
Okay,
no matter what.
And a very interesting, unorthodox opening statement from AI Ian. We're sure to see a terrific defense from him. Well, with all the opening statements closed, let us proceed with the trial. This court is now in session. First charge is inverse social justice warrioring. AB, would you like to take it from here?
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. So Jeremy has a huge vendetta against so-called social justice warriors, so much so that he has looped around and became one himself, being that he spends every waking moment being upset and triggered by the most inconsequential things imaginable.
And I noticed you guys have put a Karen wig on him on the left. Is that what I'm witnessing?
Correct.
Interesting.
So moving on, Jeremy is a bona fide culture crusader. He gets triggered very often by stuff that happens in pop culture, as well as politics. But the first example, if you will move on to the next slide, is about a remake of the show She-Ra. Netflix is doing a remake of an old show, which was about He-Man's sister. He is triggered about the redesign. He doesn't like that the new updated version of the character doesn't have big boobs anymore, essentially. And he also mentions that he wasn't a fan of the original, but he's extremely triggered by this new iteration.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
The title is Disgracing She-Ra.
That's right.
Disgracing She-Ra and Strong, Beautiful Heroes. I see he's achieved a almost 50% dislike ratio on this one, even from his own fans. So, you know it's good.
Oh, yeah.
The Fall of Beauty, it's called. Wow. Talk about stretching that shit out.
Look, it's not like dudes are out there trying to, jerk off to a cartoon. I get it.
Something tells me he is. Especially like a kid's show, dude. It's not like hentai, bro.
But why? You took her from being a princess to an orphan, and then you make her from a beautiful woman into a man. This is a boy. It's an...
What? There's nothing boyish about the one on the right. It's really just... Well, okay. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Androgynous male lesbian character. That's what this is. And the interesting thing about it is people who aren't following this situation will think, oh, why are you even complaining? Who cares? It's a cartoon. Well, in some ways, I'm pretty progressive.
Don't worry. That's just for people who aren't following. Everyone else following closely along gets it, what he's talking about.
Others, I guess you would consider me more traditional in that what happened to having powerful, strong, and beautiful female role models for young women to look up to? Why must they all be gross?
Okay, this is crazy. Like, okay, first of all, what does physical beauty have to do with being a role model? And second of all, the character isn't even gross by even, I think, any definition that's not totally like...
Yeah.
I don't know how to... Okay. So let's go to the next slide because I feel like the art... So here you can see the old art. Okay. And then the new art. So this is an androgynous lesbian boy, according to him. It really just looks like a modern day... this is like kind of the in style norm of cartoons these days. Well, whereas this is very like 80s.
Yeah.
But it's a show for kids, clearly. So he's upset they shouldn't have big ass knockers. Right.
I believe in the end of the show, she actually is a lesbian. I mean, that's pretty insignificant, but yeah, he just says that he straight up says this is a boy.
Yeah, it's not a boy.
Yeah.
I think it's retarded.
Hey, watch your language. But the point is well received that he's basically just social justice warrioring for basically cartoons to be a way that he likes with big ass titties.
Right.
Interesting. Okay, well received point.